Hello everyone, welcome to Trade. Today we're going to be seeing the trade analysis for 22nd April. What I have open here is a 1 hour chart. So let's see all the possible support and resistance for 22nd April. We have already drawn a few trend lines, that is from the previous day. Those hold good. We don't have to change that. I just want to add one trend line on an hourly basis, that is this slanting trend line. I'll just change this to green. Sorry, change this to red. Yeah, this is one trend line. If it breaks, we might have a small bullish bias for intraday. And I've just come down to 15-minute time frame, which is the best for intraday. See, based on SGX Nifty, we can be sure that tomorrow there might be a bit of a gap down. As of now, it stands about 250 points down, XGS Nifty, so we can expect about 500, 600 plus points gap down in Bank Nifty. So let's see all the possible support and resistance and then talk about the possible trades. See, on 15-minute chart, all this what is drawn from previous day's analysis stand good. We have one more kind of a support zone coming up here, that is this area here, because from here we reversed on 20th, so I'll keep this also marked. And now I'm just going one more time frame low, 5-minute chart. I'm on a 5-minute chart now, just to see if we can see something. Here we see one support here, but I'll make that in blue and I'll keep it as a small line, as it might not be very significant. And obviously the bottom we have, and since we are gapping down, I'll just try and get few supports even on the bottom side. Say we gap down and start falling more, so we need to be ready with our targets on the downside, or for any kind of reversal from the downside. One would be this point where we reversed on 19th. See, since we have no price action here, so we have to go back to where the last price action was. Let me go to 1 hour, so that'll be over here, and then shift to 15 minutes. So this is somewhere in Jan and Feb. So this is where the last price action was, and these levels. So it's best to come here and look for any kind of support and resistance. Okay, this reversal point can act as a good support. And obviously we'll always have the low point. Okay, so these are the support that I've marked on the downside. I've marked in what I've marked in a slightly thinner trend line could be less significant. So depending on the price that we gap down to, we could see the price taking possible supports over here. Let's see how much this is, how many points this is. So obviously we're not going to gap down 1300 points, say but we can't say this. On this day we gap down almost 900 points, right, on 19. So if we get a big gap down, say about 900, or I'm expecting it to be about 700 to 800 points. So from here we have a small target here. So anything below this, which I don't think will happen tomorrow itself, being an expiry day, there will be a lot of option sellers who will who will sell the options on put and call, so that will restrict some big movement. So these are the support resistance we already have from the previous day, that holds good, and nothing new can be added on the upside. Yeah, I had one more that I had to mark, that is this. Yeah, this is where we reversed. See, on 20th we had a good trade by shorting here and getting out at this wick over here at this price action. So but we didn't catch this trade, so but that's all. That's how I do in the intraday trading. Once I get my trade, I stop for the day. So we caught this move, exited here, and this move we didn't catch, we missed it, so we just left it. So these are the support and resistance for 22nd. Let's see how it plays out. I'm expecting a huge gap down. So based on the gap down, and XGS Nifty will again be traded today night based on the US market. So if we recover, yeah, maybe we can expect a gap up, or it's a gap down for sure. So let's just check the possible trades in case we gap down or gap up. See, this area marked over here in this blue support zone will be critical. Say we gap down to somewhere this region, okay, probably the price will come here and revert from here, like how it has happened in the past. Over here, it could be the same thing. If we gap down and break this, yeah, we could be going further down until any of these levels. Okay, so it's a this trade possibility is only if there's a gap down. If we open flat where we closed, then we will wait for any of the trend lines or the support and resistance to break before we take a trade. And we can also use this trend, this trend line. In case we break this down, we can expect a good trade. So I'll just mark this and keep. So these are my two possibilities. One, gap open in this area and revert from here, yeah, I'll go long. If we break this area, I'll go short. If we say gap up huge, like what happened on 19th, say somewhere about 900,000 points, we gap down and open somewhere here, then probably I'll wait for a good confirmation and I'll not just jump in a trade or take a trade. I'll wait and trade. So the point of reversal at this zone is good, but once we have broken the support, even if there's a gap down, there could be further gap down. So there's no assurance that the price might revert from here. So we'll have to wait and take a trade. So this is my plan for 22nd. Let's see how it played out. And what we had planned for on 20th worked out beautifully for us. See, we had already marked all these levels. Okay, so the price opened here, when took resistance on the area that we had marked and started falling. So we shorted here where I'm putting this black mark. We booked profits here on 20th, and this was good, about 7,000 bucks. So we stopped trading for the day, and it even came up, touched this resistance and fell. So similarly, these trend lines and support resistance work. So let's wait and see what happens tomorrow, how we gap up or gap down, and then take a trade. I'll be sharing the trade that I take on Thursday as well. So stay tuned, and please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.